What's up, guys? Second Reject here, and I'm going to do test hands of the lovely Toon deck. We only changed one card this time. Changed out Utopia for Evil Swarm. One of our Utopias. We still have Utopia and Utopia Lightning. So, like, the rest of the deck is nothing really. You know, for the people that didn't see the deck profile. But yeah, this is all we really go into. Besides that, you know, everything else is for Eater's Fuel. You know, because Destiny, you know, good stuff. Just random things I had. Anyway, we're going to do our first hand. I drew the cards and shuffled it up already. And with that, wow, actually a great start. You know, like I said, baiting people. And downside here is no Toon World or no Toon Kingdom, but you know, first turn we'll set these two because both of them are nice to have, and play pot, do our 10 for the banish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what we banish our 10s. So Comic Hand, our monster. I'm kind of used to that being banished. A Necro, oof. Ooh, Comic. Oh, all of our magic reflectors. That'll happen. That's depressing, but we still have a Necro face somewhere in this deck. So that's our 10 cards that we banished 2 of these, which is kind of crap. You know, they're face down, but for the sake of the video, just face up. We'll face up everything for banishing purposes. Just for the sake of the video. Oh, and then we draw into our Toon Kingdom, which is great. So that's cool. So, you know, we'll play, sorry, I got it all my stuff face up. That's not the deck. Play our Toon Kingdom. Now our cards can't be destroyed by a card effect, and if they are destroyed, and then we'll banish 3 more, which, one of these, Dark Magician, that's a little depressing. But right now it's 13 cards, and we drew into that, which is whatever, because we have our Red Eyes and him. So right now we'll play him face down in the turn, and 4 times 13. I'm terrible at math, so he'd be at 10. He'd be at 4,000 if it was 10, and then 13 he'd be a lot. He's half their life points right there. I know I'm terrible at math, and everybody's gonna make fun of me for it, and I'm also kind of sick, so like, yeah. Anyway, 4,000 plus right on the field face down. You know, they're gonna attack into it, and unless it's like Eater's a million against it, just boom, they're gonna hit that hard for next turn. And then we could essentially, for their turn, we could this is okay, I don't control a 2 monster, so we can't play this right off the bat, but we can play this special summon, and then once we do that, we can chain that to a special summon of, let's just special summon our Dark Magician, because he gets out all our stuff. Say it's you know, level 8 or something. Most level 8s aren't as strong as this, so it doesn't matter. But you know, let's say it's a level 8. You can go level 8 or lower. We only the highest we have is level 7, and then we could chain into this, I do believe. When your opponent summons a monster, or special summons a monster. Boom. But I don't think we can chain into it, so that's just with that. And then next turn we would just special summon, use him to special summon, discard our Red Eyes to special summon Red Eyes. Alright, that's really it for the first turn. Pretty decent first turn. Didn't go into my extra deck, like I said in the last video. You don't really go into the extra deck too often. When you do, it's kind of a clutch or a don't situation. And I have used 2 of my Potted Desires because I run 3 in this deck. This is the only deck I will run 3 because of Necrophase. Because I don't like not having my cards back. Oh, wow. Even better hand. Even better hand. Wow. So, just to get things started here, we go into Toon Table of Contents to get our Toon card. Maybe we might get ashed off that and not be able to search card for the deck. Okay, cool, whatever. And with that, we'll just Potted Desires, because they can't ash twice. And we'll do 10 more again. And our 10 are Terraforming, not bad. Red Eyes, Toon. Oh, our other Mermaid. That's depressing because you can special summon multiple mermaids because it doesn't say once per turn. Special summon this. 2 Red Eyes, 1 Kingdom, one of our big guys, and that is depressing. I've seen that happen a lot, so I'm kind of used to it. And then I just grab these off the top of my deck. So, ooh, a Stone and an Eaters. All right, so cool thing about Eaters is I don't have to I can special summon them twice, I do believe. But I can only use his banish effect once per turn, or once per card, actually. Not once per turn, but once per card. Yeah, once per turn, because it says, it doesn't say this card, so it doesn't state its name in the effect, so I can use 2 of the cards. So basically, we're just going to do this. We're going to normal summon into our get our Red Eyes, and then get our Red Eyes on the field. He doesn't need to have a come on, focus. Okay, does that. He doesn't need to have Toon World to stay on the field, so that's nice. And then we can special summon off him. We can special summon Dark Magician, and then we'll use Dark Magician effect to add a spell or trap, which will just discard the Toon Mermaid and add Toon World. So I shuffle, and now I shuffle. God, my hand looks fucked. And then play that, top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got 3 right off the bat. And we banished Monster Reborn. Usually always do. There's a very rare occasion that I get it, but, you know, it's nice to have it. And one of my Toon Kingdoms, which isn't bad. Cyber Dragon. I'm thinking about just running 3 Cyber Dragons and screwing my Toon Magician. And then we can special summon these 2 guys by banishing 10 cards, basically, because we can banish 5 each. So you can banish 5 of your extra deck each. So with that, we'll just... we'll banish that Abyss Dweller, because I don't use Abyss Dweller as often, but I do go into it occasionally. And then we're doing that stupid thing where we don't focus in. Come on. Ah. There we go. I did it too fast. So now you got 10 cards in the... oh, you got more than 10 cards in the banished. You got 20 cards in the banished. So you got 20 cards in the banished. Eaters, both are 2,000 each. And you got Grand Majin in your hand. So you're kind of, you set up a board. And if you really wanted to, we could go straight into, since, you know, we're right on it. If we want to go to an attack, we can just go straight for him. Detach a material. Throw Red Eyes in the graveyard because we want him in the graveyard instead of Dark Magician. And then we take control of whatever cards on the field. And then we can just basically attack our opponent for 2,000 and then leave it at that. Or, you know, 4,000 because that's that. And then next turn, they might take him out. They might find something to get, you know, over him. And whatever card they have, whatever card we took care of with Big Eye. That's why I run 2, because he's a small guy, but he's also a really good guy. And then next turn, we would have just went into a Necro face. Ooh. But I would have went for this face down because of the fact that next turn, and then just throw these guys in defense because their effect still pops when they get hit. And then, you know, take control of their card again and then throw it in defense. But yeah, that's really all we use is this guy for our big monsters. And we'll, like I said, occasionally go into Lightning and Utopia and Evil Swarm. But that's pretty much it for the play. Sorry, I'm all sniffly. For our plays for turn 1, turn 2 hands. And Necroface is really good because it just says shuffle all banished cards. It doesn't say anything about them being face down, face up. So you shuffle all those cards in there. He would get another 2,000 because we have our 13. Let me make sure I'm right. Oh, we have 23. I'm sorry. So they would have been 2,300, and then they would have. Both those Necrofaces, or both those Eaters of Millions would be 2,300. And that just makes it stupid. And then next turn, they would have went for this because they don't want to attack into that. And they probably won't have something, you probably just disrupted them by stealing their card. So they're going to take out their card or go for your face down. If they go for the face down, they're going to take the biggest hit in the world because 23 cards times 400. I am terrible at math. You guys want to do the math for me? Go for it. But yeah, that is a big hit, and that can win you the game sometimes. Sometimes I just like to, if I would have kept those tunes on the field, I could have just used this to say banish the top 2 here, and we would have just banished top 2, which would have been these guys. Not bad. We would have just kept a Magician on the field and a Red Eyes, which isn't too bad. But that is the play that I would do with my Toon deck. This is my favorite deck from the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and my Cyber Dragons have to be my favorite from the GX series. I don't think I have a deck from like any of the other series that I like, but I also like stopped watching after GX. And then I kind of just got recently back into it and learned links and everything. I'm still learning, still doing all the fun stuff. But mostly I just play for fun. So if I do a lot of misplays, don't come and like murder me in the comments or whatever, because it's just a learning experience. Sometimes I will misplay cards because sometimes I'll read them so many times that the words will run together. like my Natch Star, my Cyber Dragon video, I thought it was 21 and up. That would make it a little more broken, right? But yeah, it's only 2,100. But with that, we would just have gotten, we would get Chimera Tech on the field and then use his effect and just limit removal everything if we had it. But yeah, that's the Toon Dragon test hands. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And have a better day than I am with my sickness. Peace.